Okay, so I've just seen Eleanor's story, an American girl in Hitler's Germany, presented by Ingrid Gardner. It's an intensely personal and powerful experience. Essentially, it's a one-woman play based during World War II, and as the name suggests, it's an American girl in Hitler's Germany. I guess what makes it incredibly personal is that it's based on a book written by the performer's grandmother. I'm not going to say a lot about this. We've literally just come out of the theatre, and it's intense. I guess it takes a pretty special performer to make a one-woman play or a one-person play actually take you on that journey without noticing that it's just one person in a room. And this one really does it. Ingrid's an amazing performer. You really lose yourself in the story. I guess, we're of a similar age. So my grandmother was roughly the same age. Fortunately, she wasn't in Hitler's Germany at the time. But essentially, it just takes you on the journey. If you've read the book, it's an automatic see. If you haven't, I'm pretty sure it's going to make you read the book. I'm personally, at some point over the next week, going to hunt down the book. I'll read it cover to cover quite easily. You need to be prepared going into this. It's not fun. It's entertaining, but it's certainly not fun. It's not something that you'd knock a few drinks back and go see with a few mates. It's pretty intense. I cried at points during it. And I really wasn't expecting that. I was expecting something a little more lighthearted, even though the subject matter is, pretty full on. It's Fringe, and traditionally Fringe stuff is pretty light and throwaway, but this isn't. It's incredibly personal and incredibly powerful. I guess I'm probably not going to say too much more. It's playing until the 30th, I believe. So that's this Friday. So you've only got a few more chances to see it, and if you want something intensely powerful and something that really covers the human aspect of war, it's essentially a war story, but it's from the perspective of a teenage girl, through a country that that was essentially invaded and conquered. So, you can imagine what that sort of thing covers. It's not something for kids. I think it's 15 plus, but kids won't really get the most out of it. Personally, I thought this was probably one of the stronger things I've ever seen. It's very intimate. It's a small venue, but I was just taken on that journey. It's pretty intense. It's called Eleanor's Story, an American girl in Hitler's Germany. It's showing at the Stables, which is just across from the museum here in the Perth Cultural Centre. And like I said, it's here till Friday the 30th. So if you want to see something that's pretty full on, I recommend you come along and see it.